So I celebrate Pride and Pride Month because as an LGBTQ person, my journey has been interesting and oftentimes difficult. For a lot of people in the community, like myself, I spent decades not fully understanding and oftentimes hiding my identity out of fear for losing family, friends, facing discrimination, and sometimes even concern for my own safety. Pride Month really gives us an opportunity and a safe and welcoming space to be able to celebrate that journey, regardless of where we are on that path, and really be open about who we are and how to express ourselves. The fight for equality really never ends. You know, the LGBTQ community has seen some significant progress in the past few decades, and that's all well and good, but they're all constantly at risk for being rolled back. That's why it's so important to continue to fight for things like the Equality Act, so we have blanketed and explicit protections for the LGBTQ community. And it's why I appreciate BV having such robust diversity and inclusion efforts, and have really taken strides to take on the fight alongside us. My transition started in 2014. At the time, I was working for a Canadian firm in a relatively conservative industry, and so there were really no policies in place to address somebody transitioning in the workforce. I really couldn't have done that without supportive organizations like the Center on Colfax, without having things like Pride Month, without having known trans people before me that dealt with the same things that I could look to for guidance. And so that's why it's really important for me to be out and open at BV, and why I appreciate them as a company allowing me to speak, to be able to widen the path for people that are coming along behind me. Most importantly, I celebrate Pride for my kids, because I want them to know that no matter who they love, no matter who they are, they're always going to have support and a safe and welcoming space. Celebrating Pride this month is just a small way to show that support and that love and that kindness for those friends and family members and coworkers that identify as the LGBTQ community that you may not be aware of. Reach outside your comfort zone and learn something new.